I can only learn the dark art. As Tai Meng wagged its tail, the others also wagged their tails. Tai Meng offered the gems to Ningfeng. Ningfeng sighed and said, "Why does it feel like they're wagging their tails even faster now?" Tai Meng cried and said to himself, "Thank you, demon god, for granting me power. We no longer have to be bullied." Ningfeng said, "So this is a transformation crystal? Its shape is more refined than a regular transformation stone." Hong Yin said, "The higher the world level, the higher the gemstone grade and the more distinct the shape. These fluffy little guys, I will be needing them in many ways later." Ningfeng said, "Indeed. Thanks to them, I found the gems needed to upgrade my artifact. Only then did I realize, above orange equipment is..." A system notification said, "Chanyin necklace accessory quality, red, divine artifact upgradable ascent 2400 spirit attribute on 200%. Spellcasting speed and plus 200% mana regeneration, plus 60% magic resistance, and plus 30% spell critical eternal. This item ignores durability loss. Fro, normal attacks gain water attribute with a 25% chance to inflict freeze. Waterborne allows free movement in water. Chill every 30 seconds, reduces speed of nearby enemies by 15%. Set bonus 2 pieces. All attributes plus 10% bonus spells. Solid Ice Wall, Frost Spike Burst, Ice Ray, Raging Cold Tide. The spirit of cold melody was blessed by divine power, not dissipated, but embedded within this necklace." Ningfeng said, "Red tier equipment." Hong Yin said, "Hee, my divine artifact is still the best, first to upgrade." Sasita said, "Looks to me like you're the first one who needs a beating." As Ningfeng wore the necklace, it sparked as it emitted energy. Ningfeng said to himself, "Something's off. What was that just now? I felt like some of my divine power was siphoned away. Not much was taken, but the speed it vanished at was unreal. I could not even track where it went." As Ningfeng walked away, Tai Meng and the others bowed down and said, "We respectfully send off the demon god." A few moments later, Sasita said, "Divine power suddenly disappeared? We truly apologize. We know very little about this and dare not speculate." Ningfeng said, "Then forget it. I will head back home first and complete my class change quest." As Ningfeng teleported, a system notification said, "Your understanding of the universe has deepened." Ningfeng said, "This class change helped me reach 20% divine fusion with the evil god. Recently, everyone's mastery of formations has also given me deeper insight into agility, magic, and support divinities. Plus, the relic of the end I just acquired still holds the memories of the demon Lord." At Ningfeng's divine realm, Ningfeng concentrated. As energy was sucked into the necklace, Ningfeng opened his eyes in shock and said, "Another portion of my divine power has been drained, but I have finally caught a vague trace of the source. It does not seem to be domestic. Looks like it is somewhere in the southern hemisphere." In a different scene in the African savannah, the timer said, 3:20 to 5 and 14 seconds. Hong Yin said, "So it was this." Ningfeng said, "What is that?" At the silent underworld, Requiem of Souls said, "Ha ha ha, I have finally succeeded, abyss of time swallowing. This is a special kind of secret realm." The timer said, 3:25 and 14 seconds. Requiem of Souls said, "In the past, even demon gods used it in our world. This kind of secret realm generates a countdown timer. When the timer hits 0, a certain number of adventurers will be randomly absorbed, whether they enter voluntarily or get pulled in passively. Failing to conquer the realm does not lead to death, but resurrection comes at a cost. The realm will absorb divine power from this world and return it to the demon god who controls it. And that is not all. This secret realm has even greater capabilities." As Ningfeng looked at the portal and its time read 3:23 and 6 seconds, Ningfeng touched the portal and said, "Huh? Why can't I get in?" A system notification said, "Magic classes cannot enter?" Ningfeng said, "What? They are even restricting classes now?" Sasita said, "These kinds of secret realms usually appear in higher-level worlds and are essentially challenges issued by evil gods against the supreme gods. They come with special rules such as restricting certain classes from entering, which makes them harder to conquer. As for how exactly these rules are implemented, even I am not sure." Ningfeng said, "In other words, the one influencing this secret realm might be an evil god, or perhaps someone like me, who has merged with the power of an evil god." Hong Yin and Sesita, in shock, said, "That is certainly possible." Ningfeng said to himself, sighing, "Things are getting more and more complicated. The most urgent issue now is still how to solve this secret realm. Most of our strongest fighters here are of the magic class. If they cannot enter, our power will be greatly reduced. Ning Feng said, how about we try forming a battle team first? Ning Feng said to himself, everyone has improved significantly during this time. Yu Er and Xiao Rui are close to the 4th awakening, and President Liu has even completed the 6th awakening. If we exclude magic classes, this is probably the strongest lineup on Blue Star. Ning Feng said, do not worry everyone. This secret realm does not cause adventurers to die. Feel free to go all out. Wang Yue and Duan said, understood. As Wang Yue and the others entered the portal, inside the secret realm, President Liu Yingzhen said, deploy an assault and raid formation. Coordinate carefully. Wang Yue replied, yes. As they charged forward, a monster suddenly attacked President Liu Yingzhen. He managed to block the sneak attack, but the enemy quickly disappeared. Then, without warning, it slashed again, this time hitting Duan. His armor shattered. President Yu Linghua said to herself, that was such a narrow gap. This is way too precise. Another enemy appeared behind her. In a different scene, Ning Feng said, my divine power has been drained again. They have only been inside for less than 10 minutes. Is the enemy really this powerful? As the group arrived near Ning Feng, they all looked serious. Wang Yue said, we are truly sorry. Ning Feng interrupted, it is okay. Is everyone unharmed? President Liu Yingzhen looked at his arm and said, strange. All injuries healed after we exited. Ning Feng responded, that is good. Take a rest, then try again. Wang Yue asked, you have a way to help us, do you not? Ning Feng replied, I am not sure yet. I still need to experiment a bit. President Liu Yingzhen declared, no problem. Whatever Xiaofeng says, we will do it. A few moments later, Ning Feng sat in front of the portal, panting. Wang Yue asked, Ning Feng, are you all right? Ning Feng, sweating, said, it is fine. I can handle it. He thought to himself, though I have expended a lot of divine power, I have already achieved my goal. Ning Feng said, Yu Er, help me over. Wang Yue responded, yes. As Ning Feng put his arm around Wang Yue, resting his hand on Wang Yue's soft chest, he said, let me make a slight modification to this secret realm. Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.